Hey everyone, it's Relic here. We are back playing some more modded Minecraft here on Project Ozone Lite. And in the last episode, we got off to a really good start. So we got our pretty much infinite source of food with our apple trees, which we can just twerk as necessary. And yeah, a little bit OP, but we're really pleased about that. Got our water sorted out. We got this really decent furnace, diamond furnace, out of one of the chests from the quest line, and we spent the majority of the episode getting our sieving system out, which since the last episode I've gone ahead and improved. So we started, obviously we had the string meshes, and we started to update those with the flint mesh, and I've now got those all the way across apart from one, which I've upgraded to the next tier, which was the iron stiffened mesh, which was just a flint mesh with 6 pieces of iron in pretty much the same way as we upgraded from the string to the flint. And in doing so, we got quite a few of the quests done, and yeah, I intend to carry on with that in this episode. So we've got one to collect here, which was for completing the iron mesh, so we're going to claim the middle loot chest for that, and let's just have a quick look and see what we've got from that. Hopefully something good to start off with. A flask of fleet feet. I don't really think that speed is going to help us that much. But anyway, in this episode, we are going to carry on getting a few more quests done. And it's going to be kind of coming off the back of doing some stuff that we really need to do anyway and getting some of the basics down. And that is, I want to get some lava processing done, because once we've got lava, we can get ourselves the Cobble Generator set up, and we won't have to worry about standing here and just getting little bits of stone from the grass anymore. And also then we'll be able to get obsidian, which opens up the nether, and we'll complete another quest line. And then finally we'll be able to hopefully start working towards automating this a little bit, because one way of automating this obviously is automating the collection to go into some barrels, or some better barrels, whatever they're called, storage drawers, excuse me. And we can use one of the hoppers for that. Now all of the automatic hoppers, the vacuum chest, whatever, they all look as though they require an ender pearl or an eye of ender. So yeah, we're going to need to get that. Now we could set up a mob farm, which we probably will have to do at some point during this episode anyway, or maybe the next episode. But I thought it would be far easier to actually go to the nether, where we can pretty much guarantee that we're going to get endermen fairly quickly. So anyway, without further ado, let's crack on. And the first thing that I've done is I've got together a bunch of storage chests just to start to try to organise our inventory out a little bit before we even go anywhere. I just need to decide somewhere where I'm going to put that. I think I'm actually going to put those along here for now. I didn't quite want to put that. I don't like stuff that's floating. So let's just get those along there, and certainly some of them will go there anyway. As I say, just to make sure that stuff is just getting sorted out, so we don't get ourselves into any massive inventory management problems before we even begin. And I think that'll probably be enough along there, so we can put stuff like dirt, and which we are going to start to get some progression in dirt as we go along. But we'll put our wood in there and our leaves like so. So there's a bit of that in there. We'll put our leaves in there, our saplings even. Grab those out, because we're going to get a hell of a lot of those bits and pieces, and they are going to start to take up quite a lot of our inventory space. And then the other storage chests, I want to start getting some along here. So I'm guessing that we'll go something like that. And I didn't really want it to go that way, so let's just grab that one back up again. But yeah, with these we can start to put some of our ores and stuff in there, because these chests have got stuff that I've collected so far. So there's a little bit of resource in there now. And some of the ingots that I've produced, obviously mainly iron. We don't seem to be getting much of anything else at the moment. And yeah, so we'll put those along here as well, like so. Yeah, we'll build on this. We'll make ourselves a draw controller as we need to. Kind of pick that back up again. Cool. And then we can start to, in fact, if we were to just not do that, I don't know what's wrong with my mouse clicking today. We can just grab those grab all of that stuff out now, and we can actually start to populate this, just so it's a little bit easier for us to be able to see what we've got and what we haven't got. And if we can just pop that all in the bottom bar, then it's just going to make it a little bit easier for me to see what we've got and where we're putting stuff. So like so, and then I think what we'll end up doing is keeping this side for finished production, because we'll put stuff like the alloys and that in here as well, because it just makes sense to keep it all together. And then we'll have some more drawers over this side where we'll put all of our other bits and pieces down. And just to have a quick look in the, I'm going to turn this off quite quickly actually, a quick look in the F7 screen just to make sure that we are lighting up everything that we need to light up. That's all of that lit up, and I don't think we actually had a problem with this. Maybe we'll just put one on the top there just to make absolutely sure. Excellent. Right, so lava production, and the first thing that we are going to need is we are going to need to get some clay to make porcelain clay. We've already got some bone meal over here, so we'll grab that out. But first things first, we need to make ourselves a bit of a water source. And yeah, I'm guessing to myself the best place to do that is going to be kind of here. If we dig down into that one, because we're not using that directly under here, and then we need to grab ourselves a bucket. And this is where the problem comes, because now it's not easy to see which one of these is which. I think that's the iron. And we'll pop that into here like so. Grab ourselves a bucket, and then we can move some of this over here like so. So we'll put one there, we'll put one there, and that should now be an infinite water source, which is cool. And now we can just go and fill these back up again. Obviously making sure that I don't take the edge pieces. Cool. Right, and now we need some dust, which I think we've got some dust in here. And obviously if we just pop dust into these, we'll get ourselves some clay, and that should be all of the clay that we need right now. We can pop the clay down, break it with the hammer, and if we've got a hammer there, which we have, let's use one that isn't about to break, and vein mine that up. And that is not as much clay as I thought we'd get from all of that, but that is absolutely fine. So we'll pop that in there with some of the bone meal, and I think we need 8 pieces to start off with. That is going to make ourselves, we needed 7 pieces. That's going to make an unfired crucible. We can pop that in there, grab the iron out of there, put that in there. That's the iron one. Good. And then we've now got our crucible. Good. It's all going well so far. And we really would like to make this next bit out of cobble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little extra area for this to go, made out of cobble. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so a couple of minutes later, we've now got somewhere where we can put this. And I guess we'll just put this here for now. We're going to put a torch on one of these, and we haven't actually got any thing to make a torch with yet, which, yeah, there we go. There's a little bit more of the charcoal. I can't remember what anything is called today. And yes, we're going to pop that over there. Just trying to make sure that everything is lit up so we don't get any nasty surprises. And then we'll just build this up a little bit at the back, just so that we've got somewhere to put stuff. And we'll pop that on there, and we'll put another torch underneath, and we're going to replace this with gravel as soon as with lava as soon as possible. You can see this is giving us just the standard 1 times rate, and all we need to do now is grab a little bit more cobblestone. I think 8 pieces of cobble, and I don't quite want to do that. Another 8 pieces of cobblestone. We'll be able to get that filled up. That's going to start making us some lava. Now, the first bucket of lava that we make, we're going to replace the bits and pieces underneath with lava, just because that's going to give us 3 times standard rate. Then it's just going to make our future lava production that much quicker, and hopefully that'll be enough just to make the pieces of cobblestone that we need there, which it is. Good. Let's go and throw that in there. So it's going to take us a little while to make the lava. So while we are waiting for the lava, I want to make myself a stone bucket, a stone barrel. And that's where we're going to be making our obsidian. And that just requires some normal stone and a slab. Now I think in one of these, somewhere, I've got some normal stone, which we have. So we can use 3 pieces of that to turn into that, put that there. And 3 bits of stone down the side is going to give us a barrel, and then we can go and set. I'm actually going to set this up in the same area. Now obviously we'll need to expand this out, because one of the great things about any skyblock map is that you'll later be able to use the lava as a power source. So if we go into here, I think we should have some sort of magmatic generator, which we have, or the magma crucible, I guess the magmatic generator. And yeah, that looks like it requires some bits and pieces from nether, some steel. So it's a bit further down the line, but that should produce us a good amount of power. But for now, and I'd quite like just to actually get this, actually we've got some squids down there. I would actually quite like to get this just out a little bit. And yeah, that's fine. That's doing that. Just so that we've got a little bit of room, so it's not directly next to it, it's kind of next to it but one. So what we'll do is we'll put this bucket here, and then we need to grab some of this. And now hopefully if we put one there, and then we've got 1, can we get up here, 2, 3 and 4, and then can we just get rid of this piece in the middle? Have we actually got a pickaxe yet? We haven't. I can't believe we haven't got a pickaxe yet. Let's quickly rectify that situation. So it's a bit of that, and we haven't got any sticks yet either. I kind of feel like we started off prepared, and now it's all falling apart a little bit, but it's fine. Let's just make that, put that in there, and grab ourselves a stone pickaxe. And I'd like to fill that in before I inevitably end up falling down there, because I think it's full, like so. And then all we're going to need to do is go over, get ourselves a water bucket, which I could have grabbed when I was over here. And we are going to put some water just here, and hopefully that hasn't filled up the barrel. It hasn't, good. And all we need to do then is put lava in there, and that will automatically make us obsidian. Well, that's the plan anyway. Yeah, but in the meantime, we need to put some more cobble in here just to make sure that this is topped up. I think the maximum it can contain is three buckets of lava. I could be wrong. But yes, so anyway, that is set up to make us lava and obsidian. And let's just have a quick look at the quest book and just see that we are not missing anything. So diamond, isn't it? So we've already made the barrel here. So let's claim that loot chest, and we'll have a look in there and see what we've got from that. If we can just swap that over. What do we get from that? Some industrial grade graphite ore, which again, I'm not sure is super useful to us at the moment. We'll pop that there. We'll go and, just for now, we'll go and put the bone meal and the clay over here, and the porcelain clay as well. And in here we'll put all of those bits and pieces that we are not currently using, which will make life a whole lot easier for us. Good, right, and back into the quest book. Let's see what else we are working towards. So yeah, we're gonna get Larvae Generation in a minute, then we'll get straight onto the Cobble Generator. And it started raining. Then we need to think about making ourselves a tinker smeltery and these control units, which is absolutely fine. And I'm just wondering to myself, can I get out of this? We need to make ourselves a watering can. That should be fairly easy to do. Endless Revolution. In fact, no, that was this. We could make that fairly easily now. I don't want to spend too much time looking at all this. Can I actually get... Oh, that was the Endless one. Right. It's back to that. some of these bits and pieces, that's obviously from the agricultural revolution mod, but that's fine. So yeah, we'll get to some of these bits and pieces anyway, but for now let's just concentrate on getting these bits and pieces done just here. We have a pretty good start. I really don't like the sound of that rain, so I just want to go into music and sounds and turn weather all the way down. Which for some reason it didn't want to do. Maybe that's the ambient environment. Let's turn that down as well. And yeah, that seems to be a little bit better. So yeah, we are just waiting for our lava. So yeah, I'll be back once we've got some lava. Okay, so our lava production is coming on nicely. I've already taken the first bucket and replaced the torch under here. So now we've got the 3 times processing. And we can now grab a bucket from here. We'll leave that, actually. Can we put any more in there before we walk off? Because I want to test the obsidian process as well. And we just need to grab some bits of... Grab 3 bits of this. Or 4 bits, as the case may be. I'll put the rest back in a second, just to make ourselves another bucket so we can grab some water. And I believe we've got a piece of glass in here, which we have. And we should now be able to put together this cobble generator like so. Excellent. Right. And I'm going to make that into tier 2 straight away because we've got sufficient pieces of iron. And we should, in fact, we'll get our buckets back. So if we pop this in here, I think it's just a case of surrounding this with iron to get to tier 2. And yeah, the tier 3 requires diamonds, so we're not going to be doing that just yet. Cool, right, so that has completed another couple of quests. Let's just go in quickly. Let's have a look and see. So we've got the Larvae Generation. Yeah, so we'll grab that loot chest there. We've got... Did I claim that? I did, right, it's updated now. We'll grab the middle loot chest on each one. Like so. I felt like I'd done it. There we go, now it's done. Right, so yeah, so we have got to complete all the tiers of that in order to complete it. And then the next thing is this internet. So we need to create 10 pieces of obsidian now. So let's just get our cobble generator down somewhere. And I'm guessing for now, just here will be fine. Let's pop this under here, grab ourselves another storage drawer, like so. We can put that on top, and then that's going to start generating us. Obviously, this doesn't need to use any power whatsoever, and that's going to start generating cobble for us. Which, as I say, this process of being able to shift right click on the dirt or grass is great, but it is a bit of a pain. And now that we've got this, it's going to make our lives a lot easier because we can just come over here and grab a bunch of that, and then we can pop this in here. And in fact, we have got another bucket there, so let's just make sure that this process works okay, which it does. And 100% sure where... Oh, it's at the top, for whatever reason. Okay, so let's... I don't know where that came from. Quarter heart. Let's open up a few of these. So, lily pads of fertility. I don't quite know what that... Crops near it will grow faster. The closer to the lily pad, the better it works. Well, okay, that's cool. If we didn't have infinite food already. And got some storage upgrades, which, yeah, pretty handy. And then finally, we have got the growth crystal. What's in a 9x9 farm? Checks up to two blocks up or down. And let's just have a quick look and see what do we use it in. Okay, so we can get that tiered up, but that requires quite a bit of messing around to do. But cool, some pretty decent prizes there. So yeah, we are now waiting for this to finish up so that we can get this working faster. In fact, let's just have a quick double check, because there is a quest that says up here, faster crucible processing. So, Uranium block, plutonium block, So all of these blocks, I mean, Awakened Draconian block 480 times. That would be really, really nice. We can check that actually and get that done. That would be really nice, but yeah, that's near impossible to get. But Yellorium block, that should be fairly easy, right? So we got that as well. Do we actually get a... I don't even know. Do we actually get anything for doing that? We don't. Fine. Right, so let's just have a quick check on Yellorium. I just want to see how Yellorium, how easy that would be. So on Flint Stiffened Mesh, you basically get a 2% chance of a drop with sand. Iron Stiffened gets you 12%, and I guess Diamond is higher as well, as 22%. Okay, so yeah, not the best chances in the world. But it might be worthwhile just having a quick check. By the way, before I forget, there is another way of making life a little bit easier when you're crushing stuff down. So you can turn stuff into compressed, so it takes up a lot less space. So each piece is 9 pieces, and then you can just use the normal hammer on this. So that makes stuff a lot quicker to do. And unlike previous versions, it stays compressed. So I can now put that straight back down again and basically mine that up. And because we want sand, we can basically pop that into there and then turn that back into 45 pieces of sand, which I thought was pretty neat. And might as well just double check and just see whether or not we can get any Yellorium. Okay, so yeah, I burnt through a couple of stacks of sand and we only managed to get 9 of the Yellorium pieces, so that's going to be a bit of a slow process. And that was just using the iron stiffened mesh. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably between now and the next episode going to set up an entire new bank just of the iron stiffened mesh. Yeah, hopefully that'll make that a bit quicker. How is our cobblestone down? So we've got 506 cobblestone already, and we really should start topping this up a little bit more regularly. So I think I've already got three pieces of obsidian now, and that's 4. And we're just waiting for that to finish off. I'm thinking actually we could probably get some early automation on this. I was looking at the transfer node. That's relatively easy to make. The transfer pipe just requires some stone, a bit of glass, and a bit of redstone. I think we've got 10 pieces of redstone. What else was it that we needed? Just some normal smooth stone, which I think is probably in here. Let's just dump this piece of obsidian off. Right, let's grab that. We've got that as well. Let's see if we can quickly get this a little bit automated, because I like to get things automated as early as possible. So first of all, let's grab a bit of this so we can make some sand, like so. And we'll grab that, turn that into gravel, and that into sand. Cool. And pop that into there, turn that all into glass. We just need 2 pieces to start off with. So there's our 2 pieces of glass. So hopefully this will work. Right, so let's go into crafting. Try and do it that way, it'll probably be a bit easier. What we're missing, 1 of those. So let's turn some more of that into slabs. And now we should be able to grab out 64 pieces of transfer pipe. And I didn't want the charm in there, 4 of those as well. Cool, right, let's go and see if this will actually work. So if we put this on the side, I don't know whether this is going to need one of these world interaction thingies. No, it doesn't. Right, so we've got the lava in there, and if we put the transfer pipe directly across to here, will this work? It does work. Oh, that is really handy, because then what we can do is we can grab, let's just grab the recipe for this. So we need a chest. We got some wood. Let's grab enough bits of wood to make a chest. Grab all those bits out, so we don't need those in there for now. Let's grab a chest. And if I had any mouse control, I'd be dangerous. Can we grab that? Turn that into some of those. I don't know why it keeps wanting to put that charm in there all the while. That is a little bit annoying now. And hopefully... Right, so that's going to pull that into there. And if we get ourselves another one of these storage barrels out, we can pop that down. In fact, if we were to pop that just like so and put that there, will that go there? Why would you not go there? Fine, we'll put it there instead. Right, so let's pop that there and put a bit of transfer pipe on the back of that. And that, good, that should now start building up obsidian. And in fact, if we were to make ourselves a hopper, let's grab some iron, like so. Let's just grab a load of that. So we need another chest. Let's just grab all this wood out for now. Right, so let's make ourselves a chest. Good. And I think I can just about remember the recipe for a hopper. Excellent. And yeah, we'll use one of the storage drawers. I guess. No, we won't. In fact, if I had a thought about this before, I could have put the cobble gen a bit closer, would have made life easier, but for now it's not going to go for it that quickly. So we want to grab ourselves a hopper, and hopefully that'll work being on top. And in fact, no, let's not do that. Let's put that on the side. I think it'll work that way. I'm hoping it will. Right, so let's grab our hopper again. Let's pop that on there. Pop the chest on top. And let's just grab ourselves a stack of cobble. So it's got none in at the moment. We'll pop that in there. And cool, so that works. Right, so that is now semi-automated. So let's just grab a few bits of that so we can just leave it and forget about it for a while. Like so. And yeah, that is going to start to make up, hopefully, some obsidian a little bit faster. So I'm going to cut away again. I'm going to let this build up the obsidian. And yeah, hopefully before the end of the episode, we can mark that quest stuff as well. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, just while I'm waiting for these last couple of pieces or so of obsidian to finish up, I've gone ahead. I've used pretty much all of the iron that we had remaining. In fact, let's just pop those bits back in here just to get a few more of these iron stiffer meshes, because we get a better chance of getting Eulorium. I just want to see if we can get some more. So I've got some compressed sand. And yeah, I just want to have a look and see actually. So hopefully this won't take too long. In fact, let's just clear out some space, because yeah, we've got to put that iron back in there. And I don't need the redstone either. Let's pop that back. And these bits and pieces can all go in there for now, just so that we've got the space that we need. Like so. Good. Right, and let's just get this and have a look and just see how much did we get from that. So we've got one piece. Okay, so yeah, we've pretty much burnt through all of those stacks of sand, just this last one to go. And I can already see that we've got an absolute ton of iron pieces, and we've got some of the charged search scores as well. That's given us a stack and a bit of Yellorium pieces. So I don't think this is actually even going to give us blocks worth. In fact, it will do. If we grab that and we grab the Yellorium that we've got, wherever it is, I didn't want to put that in there. I really don't know what's wrong with my mouse clicking tonight, but it's certainly not going to plan. Right, so we'll grab that, and that is just another, so it's 20 bits in total. That should actually be fine. I should really be looking at getting the smeltery done, or the alloy smelter or something, just so that things are working a little bit quicker. But if we can get our lava production going a little bit faster, we only need one more piece for this anyway. But yeah, the quicker we can produce the lava, the quicker we'll be getting on to using some of the lava power, which will certainly make a massive difference. And we won't have to have quite so many crucibles all over the place. But that's been worthwhile. Look at all the iron that we've got now. But I am definitely going to wait before I start using any more of the iron. The next thing that we'll do will probably be to get tinkers set up. Cool, so that is enough actually for one block of Yellorium. So let's pop that over here, and we need to grab a bucket so that we can get that lava out, otherwise we're going to end up with lava all over the place. Let's go and grab that out. Yeah, it's up to 10 pieces now. Let's grab that out. Can we grab it? For some reason we can't quite grab that. Right. How can we do this so that we don't actually mess things up completely and utterly? So let's go and grab a slab actually. First of all, there's some slabs over here. We have. Cool. So let's grab one slab, let's get rid of that slab just there, and then we can mine out this block, and then we can be able to grab the lava from underneath. Cool. Right, let's get rid of that. So that was 3 times, so let's pop that there. Awesome. And yeah, that is now much faster. We'll put that there just to cover that back up again, but we don't really need to now. So it's a lot safer to deal with as well. And look at the speed with which that's going down now. So yeah, that is definitely made life a lot easier for us. And the next tier up was plutonium. There we go, plutonium, which is made. Yes, we need to get extreme reactors up and running before we can start looking at that. But yeah, cool. 20 times, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's grab out our obsidian, and that has completed the Into the Nether quest. So let's come out of that. Let's grab our final loot chest for the day. Quest updated. Let's see what we get. Be something good. A diamond shield. Okay, fair enough. Right, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to set up the nether portal, but I don't want it on this level. I want to get a level set up underneath. And yeah, that's going to take too long for the time that we've got remaining now. So yeah, pretty pleased with this. We've got obviously the Cobble Gen there, so we're not having to rely on getting the little bits of stone anymore. We've got our sieving situation is getting better and better. So I am going to make the complete one of the iron stiffened mesh, so we'll expand this out a little bit. We've automated our obsidian production. We've got lava production going at 20 times now with our Yellorium blocks. So yeah, pretty pleased how progress is going. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. And as always, if you've liked the video, then please drop us a like. It is always appreciated. And until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.